You know what's hiding in your freezer right now that could be aging you faster than you think? I'm about to reveal the 4 frozen foods that are silently sabotaging your health after 60, plus the 4 game-changing options that could literally add years to your life. And trust me, number 3 on the never touch list is probably sitting in your freezer right now, and it might shock you. Welcome back to Senior Nutrition. I'm here with another episode focused on helping you not just survive after 60, but absolutely thrive. For those of you just joining our community, I've spent over 30 years in medicine watching patients struggle with nutrition advice that simply wasn't designed for their changing bodies. That's why I'm passionate about cutting through the confusing nutrition noise and giving you practical, science-backed advice that actually works for mature adults. I've been researching nutrition for people over 60 for over a decade now, and I've learned that most dietary advice is written for 30-year-olds, but our bodies have changed, our needs have evolved. What worked in our 30s and 40s might actually be working against us now. Here's what I promise you'll get in the next 30 minutes. First, I'll expose the 4 frozen foods that work against your body's needs after 60, and why your metabolism simply can't handle them like it used to. Then, I'll share the 4 frozen superfoods that are perfect for your changing nutritional needs, plus exactly how to incorporate them into your daily routine without complicated meal planning. This isn't just about avoiding the bad stuff. I'm going to show you how making these simple swaps can help you maintain muscle mass, support brain health, boost energy, improve sleep, and even help you feel more confident in your own skin. We'll also talk about portion sizes, timing, and meal ideas that'll make your taste buds happy. Sound good? Let's dive right in. Before we get to the lists, let's have an honest conversation about why frozen foods are more important to get right after 60 than at any other time in your life. Your body is changing in ways most people don't talk about, and many doctors don't address during regular checkups. Your metabolism has slowed by about 2 to 3% per decade since your 20s. You're burning fewer calories just by existing. But here's what's really important. Your calorie needs are decreasing, while your nutrient needs are actually increasing. It's like trying to fit more groceries into a smaller shopping cart. Your stomach produces less acid as you age, making it harder to absorb crucial nutrients like vitamin B12, iron, and calcium. Your sense of taste and smell diminish, which can lead to overeating, searching for satisfaction, or undereating, because food seems less appealing. Your muscle mass is declining at 3 to 8% per decade after 30, and this accelerates after 60. That matters not just for looks. Muscle mass is tied directly to your metabolism, bone health, balance, and independence. But here's genuinely good news. Frozen foods can be your secret weapon. When chosen correctly, they're often more nutritious than fresh foods that have sat in your fridge for a week, losing vitamins every day. They're convenient, reduce food waste, and help you maintain consistent nutrition even when you're not up to elaborate cooking. The key is knowing which ones to choose and which ones to avoid like the plague. Unfortunately, the frozen food industry hasn't been kind to mature adults. Most frozen meals are designed for younger metabolisms, too high in sodium, too low in protein, packed with inflammatory ingredients and empty calories. The 4 worst frozen foods. Number 1, frozen pizza. I know this might hurt, it's convenient, it tastes good, it's comfort food. But here's what's really happening after 60. First, sodium content is astronomical. 700 to 2,000 milligrams per serving. And who eats just 1 serving? Your kidneys become less efficient at processing excess sodium, leading to higher blood pressure, stroke risk, water retention, and strain on your cardiovascular system. Second, the refined carbs cause blood sugar spikes that hit harder and last longer because your insulin sensitivity decreases with age. That means afternoon energy crashes, brain fog, increased inflammation, and higher type 2 diabetes risk. Third, processed meats like pepperoni and sausage are loaded with nitrates and preservatives linked to cancer, and your body's ability to detoxify them diminishes with age. Finally, frozen pizza provides almost no protein relative to its calories. You might eat 800 calories and get only 15 to 20 grams of protein when you need 25-30 grams per meal. Plus, the oils are often inflammatory omega-6s that worsen joint pain. Number 2, frozen breakfast pastries. Pop-Tarts, toaster strudels, frozen waffles with syrup, breakfast burritos with processed ingredients. These are sugar bombs wrapped in refined flour. A typical serving has 15-25 g of sugar, close to your entire daily limit before lunch. After 60, your body's blood sugar regulation is compromised, making these morning sugar rushes especially dangerous. Many still contain inflammatory oils like palm oil or partially hydrogenated soybean oil, which increase heart disease risk, cognitive decline, and arthritis symptoms. Here's what most don't realize. A high-sugar, high-carb breakfast after 60 can actually make you hungrier all day by disrupting your hunger hormones, leptin and ghrelin, leading to cravings, overeating, and dangerous belly fat. You're wasting precious calories on empty carbs when your body needs protein, calcium, vitamin D, and B vitamins. Artificial flavors and preservatives can also disrupt your sleep. Number 3, frozen fried foods. Chicken nuggets, fish sticks, French fries, onion rings, mozzarella sticks. These create a perfect storm of inflammation. The oils are often already rancid from multiple high-temperature fryings, and reheating creates even more inflammatory compounds called AGEs, advanced glycation end products, which literally accelerate aging. Your body's natural anti-inflammatory defenses weaken with age, so these foods cause more damage, joint pain, brain fog, memory issues, and increased risk of heart disease and diabetes. The breading spikes your blood sugar with zero beneficial nutrients, and these foods are calorie-dense but not satisfying. You can eat 500 to 800 calories without feeling nourished, leading to weight gain that's much harder to lose after 60. Sodium is also through the roof, 400, 800 milliliters per serving, raising blood pressure and cardiovascular risk. Number 4, frozen desserts and ice cream. I'm not talking about an occasional treat, I'm talking about regular consumption. Commercial frozen desserts are loaded with added sugars, artificial flavors, stabilizers, and emulsifiers that disrupt your gut microbiome. After 60, your digestion is less resilient, leading to bloating, gas, irregular bowels, and even brain fog. A single serving of premium ice cream can have 20-30 grams of sugar, and most of us eat more than one serving. That much sugar causes massive inflammation, insulin resistance, and has been directly linked to cognitive decline and increased dementia risk. Many also contain low-quality saturated fats, palm oil, processed dairy that contribute to arterial stiffness and high cholesterol. Worst of all, frozen desserts trigger intense cravings for more sweets because your taste buds become less sensitive with age. You need more and more sugar to feel satisfied, and the artificial ingredients can interfere with sleep quality, which is already a major concern after 60. The 4 frozen superfoods for people over 60. Now, before you think I'm taking away all the joy and convenience, let me share some genuinely exciting news. These 4 frozen foods are not just okay, they're nutritional powerhouses that can help you feel better, look younger, have more energy, and even live longer. They work with your changing body instead of against it. Number 1, frozen wild-caught fish. This is hands down the most important frozen food for anyone over 60. Wild salmon, sardines, mackerel, anchovies, flash frozen at peak freshness, often more nutritious than fresh fish that's been sitting for days. The omega-3 fatty acids are crucial for brain health, heart health, and reducing inflammation. Studies show regular omega-3s can reduce cognitive decline risk by 30%, lower heart disease risk by 25%, and significantly lower inflammatory markers. Frozen fish is incredibly convenient. From frozen solid to a perfect meal in 15 to 20 minutes, no planning ahead. The protein is ideal for maintaining muscle mass, easily digestible, complete amino acids, 20-25 grams per serving. Fish also provides vitamin D, crucial for bones, immunity, and mood. Pro tip, buy individually frozen pieces. Cook directly from frozen by adding 5-10 minutes. Season with herbs, lemon, and olive oil. Number 2, frozen berries. These are actually more nutritious than fresh most of the time, picked at peak ripeness and flash frozen, so antioxidant content is at its highest. Fresh berries are often picked unripe and lose nutrients daily. Antioxidants protect your brain from age-related decline, support your immune system, and fight chronic inflammation linked to arthritis, heart disease, and cancer. Blueberries, brain berries, improve memory and cognitive function in adults over 60. Just 1 cup provides more antioxidants than most people get all day. Strawberries pack more vitamin C than oranges, crucial for immunity and collagen production, which naturally declines with age, causing joint stiffness and skin changes. The fiber in berries supports digestion, blood sugar, and cholesterol. How to use: add to smoothies, oatmeal, or yogurt. Thaw for a natural sweetener. Eat frozen as a refreshing snack. Buy a variety: blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, blackberries. Organic is preferable when budget allows. Number 3, frozen vegetables. Most people over 60 aren't eating nearly enough vegetables. Frozen makes it easy. No waste, no spoilage, no extensive prep. Flash frozen at peak nutrition, often more nutritious than week-old fridge produce. Look for single-ingredient products with no added sauces, sodium, or preservatives. Best options: cruciferous vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, contain sulforaphane, which supports your body's natural detoxification processes, which become less efficient with age. Leafy greens, spinach, kale, provide folate for brain health and nitrates for cardiovascular health and energy. Mixed, colorful medleys give you diverse antioxidants. The fiber supports healthy gut bacteria, which becomes less diverse after 60. How to make them taste amazing: don't overcook, 3 to 5 minutes. Roast with olive oil and herbs. Add to soups, stir-fries, omelets, or smoothies. You won't taste mild spinach. Sauté with garlic and butter. Number 4, frozen bone broth. The most underrated frozen food for people over 60. High-quality frozen bone broth is packed with collagen, amino acids, and minerals that support joint health, skin elasticity, digestive health, and overall vitality. Your body's natural collagen production decreases by about 1% per year. After age 20, by 60, you're producing significantly less. The amino acids, glycine, proline, hydroxyproline, support muscle maintenance and recovery. Glycine also improves sleep quality and reduces inflammation. Bone broth is incredibly easy to digest, making it perfect for sensitive stomachs or recovery from illness. It can help heal a leaky gut, which becomes more common with age. Minerals like calcium, magnesium, and phosphorus are in highly absorbable forms. Look for broth simmered for at least 24 hours from grass-fed, pasture-raised bones. It should gel when cold, sign of high collagen. Use it as a soup base, drink warm as a nourishing snack, or cook rice and quinoa in it. Many days, I start with a warm cup of bone broth with sea salt and herbs. It's a warm hug for your digestive system. Practical tips to make these changes stick. Start with a gentle freezer audit. Identify which foods fall into the never touch category. You don't have to throw everything away. Finish what you have, then don't replace it. Or donate unopened items. Next, gradually add the beneficial frozen foods to your shopping list. Start with just 1 or 2 items, e.g. wild salmon and frozen berries. Once those become routine, add frozen vegetables, then bone broth. Create simple meal templates so you don't have to think every time. Example: salmon, plus roasted frozen vegetables, plus side of berries. A perfect 20-minute meal. Batch cook when you have energy. Cook several pieces of fish at once and use them throughout the week in salads or soups. Make a big pot of soup using bone broth and frozen vegetables. Keep it simple: frozen berries and yogurt, fish with steamed vegetables, bone broth as an afternoon snack. Remember, this is about progress, not perfection. Every small change moves you in the right direction. Within a few weeks, you'll likely notice more energy, better sleep, improved digestion, and an overall sense of well-being. Listen, my friend, changing eating habits can feel overwhelming, especially when you've done things a certain way for years. But here's the truth: your body over 60 has different needs than it did when you were younger. Adapting your food choices to meet those needs is one of the most powerful, loving things you can do for yourself and your future. By avoiding those 4 frozen food categories and embracing the 4 beneficial ones, you're actively investing in your brain health, muscle mass, immune system, and vitality. You're choosing to age with strength and energy rather than accepting decline as inevitable. Small, consistent improvements compound over time, like interest in a savings account. Every good choice is an investment in feeling better tomorrow, next week, and next year. If this video helped you see frozen foods in a new light, Here's my prescription. Hit that thumbs up button like it's a daily vitamin and subscribe to Senior Nutrition if you haven't already. I promise our content is more addictive than those frozen desserts we talked about avoiding, but with way better side effects. And let me know in the comments which of these frozen foods surprised you the most. Are you already eating some of the beneficial ones, or will you be trying something completely new? I read every comment. Remember, aging well isn't about luck or good genes. It's about making informed choices that support your body's changing needs. You have more control over how you feel and function than you think. You've got this, and I'm here to support you every step of the way.